Exodus 4:16. I want to show you guys what the translators came up with translating Exodus 4:16 to. And so here we have, I'm going to put, this is 4:16 with what the Holy Bible says. And he shall be the spokesman unto the people, and he shall be to you a mouth, and thou shalt be to him instead of God. Okay. So God was going to use Moses to speak to the people, but Moses said, no, I can't speak very well. Okay. No pun intended. And so God said, fine, Aaron will take your place, okay, and thou shalt be to him instead of God. And so in the translation, which is the Strong Concordance, in the old papyrus scroll that they found, in Hebrew, there are 4 words that they came up with this whole sentence. This is the Hebrew Strong Concordance of what was in the papyrus scroll. And so literally it just has speak, people, mouth, God. Okay? And so the translators, taking one language to another, they have these words: speak, people, mouth, God. And so what I would have said, looking at the words in Hebrew, using the Strong Concordance, I would have said, speak to the people and be the mouth of God. Okay? Because, not reading it out of context, that's what God wanted Moses to do, is to go speak to the people and be the mouth of God. And Moses is like, I can't be the mouth. I can't speak your words, Lord. I have a problem speaking, right? And so God's like, fine, Aaron will speak for you, but I won't speak to Aaron. I will only speak to you, Moses. And so Moses has to speak to Aaron, and Aaron has to speak to the Hebrew people, the Israelites, and to Pharaoh. And so Aaron doesn't get a lot of credit in the Bible, but Aaron is the one who actually did most of the speaking. And so when you read the Holy Bible and it says Moses said to Pharaoh, it's actually Aaron speaking, but Moses gets the credit. And so that's very interesting to me, because this is a foreshadow of Jesus Christ and God the Father. And I'll show you. John 12:48 would be John 12:48. John 12:49. And this is Jesus Christ speaking. For I have not spoken of myself, but the Father which sent me gave me a commandment, what I should say and what I should speak. And so it's kind of an Aaron and Moses scenario on this. And that's John. That's the book of John. And so we know the Old Testament foreshadows the New Testament. And so when we seen Jesus Christ speak, we knew it was God speaking to us. And when they seen Aaron speak, they knew it was Moses speaking. And when Moses spoke, they knew it was God speaking. And so they had to have this chain of commandments, because Moses couldn't speak very well. And so that's why it says, and thou shalt be to Aaron instead of God. And so, yeah, fun little Bible study on, Jesus Christ foreshadowing or fulfilling speaking for God. And so, and if you guys really want to break down what Jesus Christ really is trying to say, you're going to read John chapter 8, 9, 10, and 11. These will kind of tell you what Jesus says. It's all in red, so that means Jesus is speaking. He says, "For I am not alone, but I and the Father that sent me. I am with the Father that sent me. It is also written in your law that 2 testimonies of 2 men are true." Okay? And so now we have Aaron and Moses testifying of God, and now we have Jesus and God testifying that Jesus was sent by God. "For I am one that bears witness of myself, and the Father that sent me bears witness of me." Okay? And so John chapter 8, 9, and 10 will tell you the relationship between the foreshadow of Aaron and Moses, how they're related, and how Jesus and the Father are related